Hello everyone, this is the Mythic One. I am going to try something new and do a voiceover on one of my videos. The reason being is Elite Dangerous Odyssey has released the Ascendancy update, and with it has come the new ship, the Mandalay. Well, I have it here. I went ahead and got the pre-order for it. 1,600 ARCs on the Elite Dangerous store, and I gotta be honest with you, this thing is just absolutely nuts. It's a lot. To be honest with you, I don't even know where to begin. Let me put it this way. First, right off the bat, it's got an amazing jump range. I'm hearing people are getting at least 90 plus with the right configurations. If you go through one of the neutron stars and get supercharged, I'm seeing people getting I think it was 370 light years in a single jump. 380, something like that. That's just outrageous. I mean, this current one has, where is it? I mean, mine only has 70.66 on Leighton, currently 66.46. But that's with a whole bunch of stuff. I do have a beam laser on there, life support, the SCO frame shift, my Guardian frame shift drive booster. I mean, two planetary vehicle hangars. I mean, I'm fully loaded, and let me put it this way: this is getting more jump range with all the stuff in there than an Anaconda fully loaded. I mean, my Anaconda only gets like 45 when it has all the stuff in it that I need for exploration. Something like that. I can't remember honestly all the stuff for that, but it's incredible. Let me show you guys how this flies. When it comes to control and maneuverability, this thing's maneuverability is insane. It can turn on a dime pretty much. I do have my I do have my thrusters with dirty drive trimming and stripped down. That is one of the things. The stripped down thing is one of the things you have to use to get that 90 plus jump range. Is you have to go in and strip everything down, and it takes a lot of engineering to get it to be that high of a jump range. Let's see if I can get out of the mail slot here without any issues. The one thing I do like about the exterior of the ship is these right here. They're like VTOL engines. They're kind of like the F-35, how they bend down when you release the landing gear. And I guess that helps to contribute to the hovering and maneuverability, and they also as you turn, they move up and down, or pitch up, pitch down, stuff like that, and I think that's what contributes to the high maneuverability on this. The jump, or the boost, I mean, that's what it looks like in boost. But with the engineered dirty drive trimming, if you notice, my speed without boost is, well, right now I don't have it fully engineered on the dirty drive trimming, but I'm getting 387, just normal. If I hit boost, it's jumping all the way up to 483, which is not bad. And then the maneuverability, which I drop down in speed, see that it's just crazy quick. I mean, it's great for exploration, hell, for even combat. I'm seeing people online make combat builds out of these things because they're so damn quick. So not just with this crazy top speed, but if you go flight assist off and then throttle down a little bit, dude, you can pretty much dude, you can fly circles around people. I swear with this. It's not a bad ship. It's a medium-sized that, well, hell, I mean, it just flat out outdoes any of the other exploration ships. That's including the Anaconda and the Diamondback Explorer. You just can't get any better than this. Now, when it comes to the SCO drive, let me show you the guys how well this works. I'm hearing that the SCO's, the heat generation on it, is tied specifically to your frame rate. So I have my frame rate lowered down. So, I mean, if my heat generation does better than your guys's, it's probably why. But as far as this goes, I mean, I'm going to activate it here in a second I get away from the station. Just so you guys can see how well the SCO does in this ship. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and activate it. I mean, it's smooth driving the whole way. And its maneuverability while in SCO is... I mean, look at this. I can literally fly circles around an entire solar system. It is a very, very useful ship. And I like it. It didn't really take all that much fuel. I had a full tank when I launched. Just that little bit. It only got just that tiny little sliver over there. And you saw the heat generation. It only went up to 50%. So you can actually stay in that if you have tanks. You can stay in there for, hell, as long as you want. You can get up to 4,000 C and still keep cruising. I'd imagine doing runs like Hutton Orbital would take a significantly, what am I trying to say? Significantly a lot less amount of time. I can't really say it the other way. I'm sorry. It would take a lot less time to do the Hutton Orbital run in this thing than it would normally. I mean, compared to 2 or 3 hours in a... you know what I mean? This, you could probably get it done in 15-30 minutes. Go get your mug and your free Anaconda. But that's pretty much all I have to say about the Mandalay. It's a good ship. It does have a few hard points. I mean, I'll go back into Jameson Memorial and let you take a look on the inside. But it does have a few hard points, a few, I think they're all mediums, maybe 1 or 2 smalls. Which is not bad for a medium-sized ship. It does have quite a few utility slots, if I can remember. Although not as much as there could be, but more than you'd expect. Let's see if I can get in here. Why does it do that? I mean, it's maneuverable enough that I can... Check this out. It's maneuverable enough that I can just go full speed right into the mail slot here. Whoa! A little bit too maneuverable.
Landing gear deployed.
guess there is such a thing as too maneuverable, huh? I'm usually a better pilot than that, but got carried away. Okay, let's see. Starport services. Outfitting.
Complete. Flight crew dispatched. Station services are at your disposal.
So I haven't tried the new Power Play 2.0 yet. I don't really get into siding with a power or throwing things at Yuri Grom or Felicio Enters or whatever else. It's just politics to me, and like in real life, I just don't get into politics. I mean, I get it, you get rewards from doing that, and then there's like the Packhound missiles and all that stuff you can get from it, and it's just like, bleh, you know? Okay, anyway, so here we go. Why do I have that beam? Oh yeah, because I was using this ship to engineer a beam laser. So it does have all these medium hard points here. It's got 4 of them. And it looks like it has 2 class 1s as well. It's got 4 utility mounts. Has a 5A power plant, 5A thrusters, a 5A frame shift drive that's been messed with for the jump. Does have has a 4D life support, 5A. Most of this stuff is basically 5A, and that's my point. It does have a class 6, 1 class 5, 2 class 4s, 2 class 3s, a class 2, and 4 class 1 slots. And I mean, you can see that, I mean, I've pretty much got this thing ready to go. And I'm getting 66.81 jump range with plenty of power to spare. I mean, I could actually get a little bit more if I went over here and got like a 5D power plant, or maybe even a 4D power plant. In fact, let me see this. 4D. Oh no, that would not work. 5D. No? Okay, maybe not. 5C, 4B. Holy crap. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about there. Why is that more? Oh, because it has the. Yeah, but you can play around with it, and I think I have the lightweight stuff on my overcharged. Okay, and then my mass goes down with it as well, so that's okay. That's what I've got going on. Yeah, I've got stripped down on it, so it's not gonna. I'm not gonna be able to show you what's going on, but yeah, if you were to get one of these smaller power plants, right, like a 5E or whatever, and you didn't really throw very much into it, you could actually use the lightweight and overcharge one of these smaller power plants, and it would do you really well. I mean, if you were to go and get a so let's say a 40, right? Ignore the warnings down there, the 11 megawatts. Let's say you were gonna go and get a 40, right? The mass on this thing is minus 4 tons to where we're already sitting at, and that's with the stripped down modification on the power plant. So you could do this, put the stripped down modification on this, then overcharge this to meet your that 11.70 megawatt, and you'd get an extra light year or 2 on top of that. So I mean, there's still more I can do to this ship to make it to where it jumps a little farther. It's not exactly perfect. But it is an impressive ship, to say the least. I mean, over my Anaconda, which I'm going to show you here. Excuse me. I mean, I'm only getting. I mean, this is fully loaded, right? This is ready to go. This was my exploration ship before before the Mandalay. But if you're noticing down here on the corner right here, I'm only getting 40.6. I mean, yeah, I can obviously get a smaller power pump, but that's not the point. The point is, even with a, let's say, even with a 60, right, which drops my power rating and drops my mass by 16 tons, I'm only getting 4304 for my current, right? Now in the Mandalay, I'm getting 66 currently, so that's a much overall improvement. Yes, it's a smaller ship, but one, it's a smaller ship that can do more than the Anaconda or any other exploration ship. Even I don't actually have I call them Diamondback Exploders because, well, every one of them I've ever had, they tend to get away from me and explode. But other than that, I mean, it's just an overall better ship. Now, I mean, if you're going to be doing, I wouldn't suggest doing mining in it. If anything, I'd do use a Type transporter or even an Imperial cutter if you have one or have access to one. Hell, even a Federal Corvette would be great with mining. Maybe a bit of cargo running. I could see you doing a bit of cargo running. Bit of piracy. I could see it being a pirate ship. It'd probably be a good power play ship, even though I don't use power play. Really, I mean, I guess you could try to use it as a mining ship, but just for small resources. In other words, I am fairly impressed with Mandalay, how it flies, how it acts. The only niggle I have is that, well, I had to buy it. And I get it, just wait, but I mean, I guess it's really not all that bad of a thing. I mean, sure, I chose to buy it. Where is it? No, not that. There was one other thing I was gonna... Vehicle extras, here we go. I'm gonna show you guys some of the ship kits that they got in there. Yeah, they have all these weird shit ship kits. Okay, so they got a few ship kits for this thing, including these, those, which I don't know if I like the overall look of it. I mean, yes, but no. It kind of makes me think of a Viper or one of the other ships. I can't remember the damn name of it. They have this, the wings on top. They got, where is it? I'm not really sure where those ones at. I have no idea. Okay, well. Oh, they're winglets on the edge here. They got these things, make you look like that one fighter off of that Marvel movie. I can't remember which one it is. Star-Lord, all that, his ship. Guardians of the Galaxy, that's the right one. Then they have that, which, I mean, if you were to combine that and that, I mean, it might look like an interesting ship, but at that point, I mean, looks like you're just trying to get one of the Type 9s, or Type 10 maybe. It looks like one of the other ships, and I don't like it. But it's just as much as the ship itself, to be honest with you, to buy this pack. 16,800, and the Mandalay itself, I believe, is. Anyway, let me go look. Mandalay standard right here. I believe, and you can only have one. See if it tells me. No, unfortunately, it doesn't. It doesn't look like it's going to. But you can get the. You can get it for about 16, same as the Type 8. I believe it's the same price as the Python Mark II standard here. A Diamondback Exploder. But I do like that stellar paint job, and I'm kind of kicking myself for not getting it. Yeah, let's. So I showed you guys that livery, Mandalay. Paint jobs, and I mean they actually have some decent paint jobs that I like. I mean, I do like this blue paint job. The cyan, the red, which is looking pretty good, pink, if that's your thing, green, the steel, which is like a chromish, seeker blue, which is the blue version of the one that's on the other one. I think the only way you can get the red one is by buying it through the ARC store. I mean, because I'm not seeing it here. They have Seeker in green, Seeker yellow, which I kind of like, Seeker steel, which is, well, it's basically the same thing as that, except it doesn't have those patterns on it. And then Seeker slate, which does look good as well. And I mean, you can also detail your weapons like you can in any other ship. I think having the blue with the blue would be awesome. Plus with the engine detailing, put blue with blue with blue. Decals, cockpit accessories. Let's see. Anybody know if they still have the Thargoid lights? I haven't been on Elite Dangerous for a while, actually. Nah, I'm not seeing them. I'm sure they're in there somewhere. But that, yeah, that's, I mean, the inside. You can look around the inside. It's not too bad. And like a lot of ships, they actually do have speakers. I don't know why they put speakers, but yeah, you got a stereo in here so you can keep yourself from getting bored while you're jumping through the abyss. The things I do like about it on the outside, you got this little peep window here, which is great for seeing what's below you. I mean, in so many ships, I had a problem in the Anaconda where I'd be flying along and this is my view, right? I can't see the ground. In this ship, I can go, oh, there's a rock I'm about to hit. Let's not do that. And I can pitch up and move and do whatever I want. I do like the cockpit. It reminds me of the what's that one ship? I can't remember what it is. It's in the let me get the starport services. I think it's the Mamba. I haven't been. Yeah, the cockpit reminds me of the Mamba. If I can find, yeah, here it is. Just gotta wait for it to load. Yeah, you see what I mean? The cockpit kind of reminds me of the Mamba's cockpit. It's got that same slope plus the edges on it, where the like right here kind of looks the same in this whole area. It's like almost like they took this section, combined it with one of the other ships, like the Sidewinder or something, added a little bit of the Viper, and then put new engines on the back. I feel like that's kind of what they did. Because I mean, if you look at, where is it? If you look at the Viper, kinda, or maybe even the Cobra Mark III, maybe that's what they did. Just took like the Cobra Mark III a little, and then just like redesigned it a little bit. I kind of feel like that's what they may have done. Just kind of added onto it, reshaped it, or maybe took the front end from the Mamba and I don't know, stuck bird wings on it or something. I have no idea. Or combined it with the Eagle, one of the two. But I'm gonna be honest. I'm having a hard time finding something that I really don't like about this ship. I mean, I'm really having a hard time finding something that I do not like about this ship. I mean, it's got everything you could ask for. High maneuverability, high speed, high jump range, decent armor. I mean, if you're going to crash into a planet because you're not paying attention, this is the ship to have, let me tell you. Especially if you get the armor upgrades and do engineering on it. I've already smashed into shit like... oh, hell. You've seen me smash into the... when I was landing this. So, I mean, I'm smashing into stuff all the time, so this is a good ship for me to have. And I mean, it's not... I don't like big ships, even though I have them. I mean, they're great for, like, hauling vast amounts of cargo and stuff like that, but I like these smaller ships, and really, I gotta say, this is, without a doubt, my favorite ship. I'm sorry, I cannot find anything wrong with it. I mean, it's... I like the little door they got there. Definitely like how the engines look. I like where the cargo scoop is facing. The fact that it's got way more than enough room for an SRV to dock. You got... I liked how they did the landing gear. How it's got an offset like that. You don't really ever see that. I like the fact that it's extremely stable in SCO. I mean, it just all around a really good ship. And I know I'm repeating myself like a bunch of times, but damn, I'm trying to find something wrong with this thing. And I'm sorry, but there isn't anything wrong. I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. I have to. Alright, well, this has been fun. I hope you guys continue to play Elite Dangerous. They've got a whole bunch of stuff going on. Unfortunately, I am not one of those people who does anything with the Thargoids, so I don't really know too much about what's going on with that. I mean, there's always Galnet news, you can check up on that. But, yeah, hope you guys continue to play, and let me know what you think of the Mandalay.